through to fucking figure out if this is actually working. It'd be fantastic if it was. It'd be fantastic if it would actually do things right this go around, so I can stop fucking posting these videos and be like, ah, that shit. Need to do it over again. But either way, as far as I know, everything's going good, and we're gonna hop into the game real quick and fucking... Oh yeah. That's a bit better. I can definitely deal with that. No, we're not gonna go with any of this pussy shit. None of those little DLC items that give me a boost. That's right, I leveled up. We've done this many times. We're gonna boost this up to 50. We're gonna go to lockpick up to 25 at the very least. Speech there. Oh wait, no. Just give me a bit of a crutch. I'm gonna want that explosive just there. And confirmed bachelor, because that gives me a 10% damage against male enemies, which is always fantastic. But regardless of that, as far as I know, everything is working the same as it should, and if it's not, then damn, that upsets me internally, and this will just be another wash on my many times of washing this particular section. This would be maybe the 5th or 6th time I've tried doing this, so hopefully this works. Either way, right now we just exited the vault after massacring as many people as we could. Well, necessarily massacring as many people as we could. And now we exited the vault and we're trying to find our dear old daddy. Disappeared off in whatever fucking direction. I'm just kind of filling in the noise as we accept all these DLCs. And yeah, so we're heading over to Megaton over in that direction. Yep. But before we do that, I'm going to take a slight detour this direction. The reason for this slight detour is very beneficial to all parties involved except the one we're going to invade. So let's head over to this small little shack and enter. Talk to this
Who the hell are you?
Gal.
Where'd you come from? Did Moriarty send you?
Sure.
Colin Moriarty, the owner of Moriarty's Saloon in Megaton. That sack of shit is convinced that I'm some crazy junkie who stole money from him.
Well, maybe you are, maybe you aren't. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Slow down, tell me your side of the story. Yeah, sure.
Look, I used to work for that slob, doing, you know, favors for guys. Well, I got sick and tired of it. I told Moriarty I'm taking my share of the caps and leaving. I even slept with the pig to seal the deal. Next morning he tells me I couldn't leave. So I bolted.
I'm sorry. This guy's been pimping you out for fucking caps on the dime, and you were accepting it for a time, but then you got tired of it. Now, think of it in this guy's shoes. He knows that you are just easy money, like to get you in the sack would just cost like maybe 50 caps. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't really purchased a whore in this game. But regardless of that, you thought that sleeping with your pimp would extradite you from this whole situation. There is a saying for people like you. You thought! Okay, now we can continue. Sorry.
I took my money and ran. Now he's branded me a thief and a junkie and sent his cronies to find me. I guess I need a new hiding place.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, ooh, look, just give me the caps.
Look, I don't know who you are.
Not.
I'm not just handing over my life's earnings to you.
Okay, then just give me some of your caps, and I'll tell them you're coming.
You do that for me?
Yeah, totally.
I never expected anyone to care enough. Here you go. Thanks, kid. You're all right.
Oh, you're gonna change your mind in a few minutes. Or not.
Why don't you look where you're going?
Oh, really now? Really now? Hey, wait. You just keep pointing that way. Dead. I don't know why. Just putting a bullet upside your earlobe made me feel good about everything that just happened in the last 5 minutes. Oh, hey. So you gave me 300 caps, but you kept 100 caps, and you still weren't okay with giving me your life savings. It works. Fuck it, it works. keep forgetting. We're on survival. So we're just gonna play through that way. Yeah. Losing karma. Constant noise. Pilot light. Don't need any of that. Okay. How about over here? Yeah. Oh, come on. Really? No stim packs? Shoddy fucking first aid box you are. No, wait. Fucking nothing here. Garden cigarettes. Not useful. I'll take that. Nope. Check. Always useful. Money for no wait. Alright. So yeah, you do this little bit, kill the bitch, or hey, you don't want to kill the bitch for some odd reason. You'd be probably the 1% that does not kill her, I mean. You get an extra 400 caps just from the start of the game, which honestly is not that bad, all things considered. But regardless of that, we're gonna head over. Why am I sneaking? The only threat right now is an iPod, and that's only if I piss it off. Okay, I'll take my extra cold Nuka-Cola with that liquid nitrogen. Fuck. Alright, now we can head over this direction. Nothing terribly exciting on these little walks we get. At least until we start finding things that can one-shot me. Or not one-shot me, but I can't kill them in one shot, which means that they are more than likely able to take me on. Because there's more than one of them. All the time. And by that I mean super mutants. Because you may have thought they were easy in Fallout 3. No. They are so not fun in Fallout TTW, Tale of Two Wastelands. This shit's ridiculous because we'll get into that when the thing actually becomes relevant.
Well, I'll be damned. You're from that vault, Vault 101. I ain't seen one of those jumpsuits in a long time.
I'm sorry. I had to interrupt that.
Well, I'll be damned. You're from that vault, Vault 101.
Okay,
Name's Lucas Sims. Town.
Yes, I'm okay with you not speaking much words here. Calamity Jane.
So that's the way it's gonna be, huh? That's fine. That's fine. Just as long as we understand each other.
Honestly.
You got something you want to prove, boy?
Honestly, if it didn't mean pissing off everyone else, I think I would spend the next 30 minutes dying over and over just to think of the proper way of killing you. But right now, I don't think I got the time.
Fucking psycho wastelanders.
You may be right. I plan on being a notorious cannibal.
Nope. Sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place.
Oh, give me a few hours to build up the arsenal and you'll have quite a few more fires. Honestly, if I decided to be really evil, I'd help out with that, but fuck, I don't know yet. Do I want to nuke you guys? Or do I want to keep you guys? These moral quandaries I face. Actually, no, I can't nuke them. I can't nuke them. For one good reason. If I nuke them, I can't eat their flesh properly. Like, their bodies will not be there for me to personally consume. Which is not right for the playthrough. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with keeping these guys alright and living. Yeah, don't you think someone should just...
I don't trust any of the locals to tinker with it. Besides, most people don't even realize it's still a threat. And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Adam, they worship the damn thing. Why? Do you think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good?
Maybe. Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. If you get the job
Oh, please.
Not
Damn
an
it, of
option, I'm
course. Not
afraid.
8%.
We aren't
That would
exactly
never work.
rolling in cash down here.
You sure? Got a lot of scrap. I know a guy who'll pay 10 caps for one piece of scrap indefinitely, forever. So,
Great. Go ahead and see what you can do. Just be careful.
actually, since I've decided,
Yeah?
fuck you. I don't want to talk to you again. Just because you're suddenly triggered to talk to me after that. Alright, so we're gonna head over this way. Let's speak with Moira. She'll be slightly useful. At least for getting some beginner shit. Yes, yes.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland.
Yeah? I hear you're working on a book about the wasteland. Yeah. Let's say
Great.
things.
Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
Never said this one before.
Oh, certainly, Your Majesty. Then consider this armored vault suit to be Megaton's gift to your mighty empire. However, you may consider going incognito. People around here don't always take kindly to monarchy, you know. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
Okay. What sort of pay?
Let's see. Dealing with radiation, testing an experimental device, and, I won't lie, it may include some reading. But for all that,
Fucking
I can
reading?
pay you with
Why
caps,
the fuck would I
meds,
do that?
chems, and maybe even a few of those unique inventions, if you do a good job. Interested?
That reading bit though. I can barely even read the text as you guys speak. Why would I do this?
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens.
Okay, at least you said because of a mistake, because I know one of these things you're gonna have me do is purposely hurt myself.
No, then they just yell a lot. At me. With mean, mean words.
If I could, I would. But the dialogue tree doesn't give me the option to call you a filthy, writhing cum dumpster. But honestly, I don't know how you live your life, so I don't know if that's accurate or not. You tell me. Alright. Yeah, sounds like a great idea. Can't wait to help.
Good enthusiasm. Now, I think the first chapter will
You don't
have to
know
be
anything
about
about
surviving
social cues,
day-to-day
do you?
dangers.
Oh, you must be one of them autists.
Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
Let's do the super duper mart thing
Well,
first.
food and
There's a lot of
medicine.
nice little bits
Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it.
there. Okay.
Oh, great!
Let's see. See what you got for sale. Don't need that. Don't know why I'd want that really. Sell those. Let's not sell any fucking unique items. Technically, that is a unique item. We're gonna go there, sell those, sell that. Okay.
Good hunting.
Okay, cool. So now we're going off to the wizard, the wonderful wizard of foodstuffs, Super Duper Mart, that direction. Actually, oh wait, maybe I should do a couple things before I leave here. Instead of just being one-track minded like I'm always doing. Oh, I accepted a quest. I should do it immediately. Instead of grabbing everything, so I don't have to keep coming back here. Keep forgetting that's an option.
Come on, you piece of junk. Every day it's the same damn thing.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Son of a bitch.
Yes?
Why won't you work? Hey, Smoothskin, do you need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all?
Okay. I just like how both the first two dialogue options are really aggressive reactions to seeing a ghoul for the first time in 3D, and one of them's just so mild-mannered you would think it was just talking to any other person. Like, why isn't there a go-between? It's just, God, fuck! Or, stuff it, ghoul. Just, nah, shit. No. Meh.
Wait, you're not gonna hit me?
People like
Yell at me? Not even berate me a little bit?
See, I might be a murderous cannibal, but at least I have moral values, so we'll see which one balances out at the end. Because I'm going to just kill anyone who pisses me off even the slightest. More or less. And yeah. Food's kind of scarce out here.
Well now, that's a surprise. I'm used to every asshole smooth skin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a corpse. I'm glad to see that there are a few worthwhile people around here. Listen, Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. But for you, I'll risk it.
Okay.
Sure thing.
What do you got here? Nothing particularly useful. Decent source to get these guys. Some stim packs, 88 a pop. We'll come back later.
My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual.
I don't know why, but your voice turns me on. I'm sorry, what? Okay, Mr. Burke, is it? Please, yeah, I find myself rather enthralled.
Finally, someone with a modicum of civility and common sense. I represent certain interests, and those interests view this town, this megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. You have no connections here, no interest in this cesspool's affairs or fate. You could assist us in erasing this little accident off the map. The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge, constructed for a singular purpose: the detonation of that bomb. You'll rig it to the bomb, then you'll get paid handsomely. What do you say? Well played.
Ooh.
An extra 500 caps.
I hate that I succeeded.
In addition to the base fee when Megaton lies in ruins. Here's the fusion pulse charge.
place it in the bomb. When it's done...
Oh man, I actually really hate the fuck that succeeded, because that gives me a reason, a better reason, because I already want to kill everyone here, regardless of the loot or whatever. Loot's easy to come by. It's both the fucking Fallout games here. Alright, that's what we're dealing with. It's more of just the extra little boost, and just extra 500 caps on top of everything else. I mean, the other guys offer me 100, and it's just 1,500 caps. At the beginning of the game, just for blowing this shithole up. And it's not like I'm really missing anything. I just have to wait a little bit longer before I can store shit, which actually could be very damning.
Meet me at Tenpenny Tower. It's southwest of here, well out of harm's way. You can't miss it. Any questions? Absolutely not. The place, the people, they're one and the same. Sacrifices for a nobler future. I assure you, they're worth 10 times as much in death as they are in life.
Well, that's a rather grim outcome.
Don't let me keep you.
Hey.
Looking's free.
Fuck.
The rest will cost you.
I don't know if I need to blow these people up or not. I wasn't expecting that 12% chance to succeed. The 8% chance I didn't think an extra 4% would just boost things in my favor. Fuck. There's a lot of nice little things here I'm gonna want to grab later down the line. I don't want to grab them right now. And yes, I am speaking of a strength bobblehead that will come use later. And no, I'm not grabbing it now, because fuck that. I mean, right now, yeah, my strength's at 7. I can boost everything to 9.
Ah, hello.
Moral quandaries. This is more of just, do I want to make my wallet just a little bit fatter by blowing this place
Give your
up?
bodies to Adam, my friend.
You know, in the beginning of the game, that could be really beneficial.
Feel his glow and be divided. There shall be no tears, no sorrows, no suffering.
No, I gotta think of my future stomach. 1,500 caps, not worth it. The flesh of the people as I take their lives away, much more worth it to me in the long run. Alright.
What
I
is
made
it?
my decision. I turned down the money. Attempt to disarm the bomb, rigs it anyways. Yes, I have successfully
Shall
disarmed the
give
bomb.
birth to a billion stars, formed
lot
from
of
the
money I
mass
could've
of our
made there.
wretched and filthy.
I'll be damned. You did it. Here's your reward. Hell, why don't you move in? Could use someone like you. Got an empty place here you can use. It ain't much to look at, but talk with Moira. She's got random odds and ends you might be able to spruce the place up with.
That hurt my heart a bit.
Bodies.
The only reason that hurt my heart so bad is because I've never made that fucking speech check before. At least this early on. And I'm just like, I do it this one fucking time when I'm just like, I don't give a shit. And you make it harder for me. Now I can't blow the place up because I still need to just consume. And that's why I'm waiting for like level 6 or 8 or whatever before I start killing people just randomly as I feel. Trying to stick to just mainly unnamed NPCs, because they'll always come back.
of us shall be mother and father to 1,000,000,000 civilizations.
Alright. Well, fuck. This was a lot more than I was planning on doing today. Only because I've been so unmotivated as of late. And that already, that small choice. Fuck. I don't like having to choose, especially when it's just like, 1,500 caps? Or lots of loot. Really good money? Or lots of loot. Nah, nah, nah. It's okay. In the end, cool mask is all that matters. But either way, I think I'm gonna cut it right here, only because it's finally past that one spot I did 7 or 8 times in a fucking row. And yeah, I think I at least did make a teensiest, just slightest little cunt-hair sliver amount of progress in all this, and that is enough for me for one day. And thanks to whoever saw, and yeah, la vie de vie.